What is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Two Pencils podcast. Here, as we start what is, in my opinion, the most fun, potentially the most fun week of the school year, as district tournament week in South Central Kentucky is getting underway this weekend, or this week. It's actually already started, as some of the five-team districts um, played today on Sunday in their play-in game. This Sunday, when we're recording this, first round matchups some games will already be over by the time this episode comes out, but we're still going to talk about them today anyway. And before we get into that, Jackson, I will gotta ask, what's your background?
Just Mark Pope proving me right for the last, how long have I said it? Year and a half? Just a
Wow.
just disappointed Mark Pope in the background.
Yeah, it was another disappointing loss for Kentucky, no doubt, on Saturday night, and we'll get into that a little later. But like I said, district tournament week is here in the fourth region. Before we get in, we're going to preview all the games and give our predictions. But you, as an assistant athletic director at Glasgow High School, you all are hosting the 15th district tournament this year, correct?
Correct.
So what does hosting a district tournament look like for you as an assistant athletic director?
I've been put in charge of the hospitality room. I've,
Fitting.
I've always our athletic director said, you know everyone and they act like they like you. I don't know if they do or not for real, but she said, I think you would be great at hosting the hospitality room. So that's my job. So come see me if you got a pass.
So will you even be able to be in the gym watching the games?
A little bit, yeah, but we're also going to have a TV streaming the game up in the hospitality room.
So you'll be in the room where all the food is, which is fitting for you, and able to watch the games.
Kind of awesome.
Well,
Usually, if I'm a game manager and I'm at a game, like I can't, like if someone gets tossed or if the referees or something happens in the stands and there's an issue, I've got to be the one that is going to them and saying, hey, come with me. So maybe I don't have to do that in this one.
well, my suggestion, if you are attending the 15th district basketball tournament and you have a hospitality pass, get there early if you want food, because might not stick around too long if Jackson's in charge.
I'm probably not going to eat food. I'm hospitality. Easy there, cuz. I did want to say this, a little bit off topic, but I'm a part of a group that puts on the only in-person football coaches clinic in the state of Kentucky.
I had
They
a note here to ask you about that because that was this
okay.
past weekend.
I think it was 3 or 4 different coaches from across the state say they have seen our podcast and
Really?
asked about it. Yes. I know one from Bowling Green. Shout out Byron Lowe. He either saw the clips or watched. I don't know. There was a few of them, and they all said that my takes were better than yours. So
if you get on TikTok and look at some comments, majority of people would disagree with you
those are
when it comes
bots.
when it when it comes to Kentucky basketball. Because Jackson said on
That's
the
the
last episode,
that's
Jackson said, when I posed the question of how would you fix Kentucky basketball, Jackson's answer was just spend more money. Well, Kentucky spent the most money in college basketball.
it ain't enough. Keep spending it.
$22 million is plenty. Should be plenty.
May have to spend 32 million.
You know what? Someone told me today.
The Loser Twins would leave Duke tomorrow and come to Kentucky if you offered them 5 to 10 more million than they're making now.
I didn't know this, but somebody in one of the 15 group chats I'm in today, we were talking. I didn't know this, and I don't even know if it's true or not. If you're out there listening and you know, let us know. But they said that there's an article out there, and they sent the article. I read it, that Louisville offered Otega Oweh $25 million to come play for them this year. And he turned it down, obviously. But if that is true,
He's dumb.
um, have a new respect for Otega Oweh, if that is true. I have no idea.
If that's your son, what are you saying?
I mean, $25 million.
I think I'm a pretty loyal guy, but
Yeah, I don't.
I've been quoted as saying $20 is $20. If that's the case, 25 million is 25 million.
Yeah, that's again. I don't know if that's true, but there is an article out there that says Louisville 25. Man, I'm gonna have to go back to the old camera setup.
I
I
got a question
apologize.
for you.
That's twice my camera's dropped. We're just gonna have to deal with my head being at the top of the screen.
I got a question for you.
Okay.
You're the number one, you're the top 5 recruit in America. Every school wants you. Okay. First off, without any bias, if possible, what school are you going to? Granted, all the NIL money offers are the exact same. Let's say they're going to pay you $10 million.
And you say I'm the number one player in the country, so like I'm definitely I'm going pro.
Yeah, at some point, yes.
I'm in Kentucky.
Okay, so whatever. You pick Kentucky. Now it's time to work out your NIL deal with them. Like you're coming down between Kentucky, Carolina, Duke, Kansas, all the names, right? You're going to work out an NIL deal and you pretty much get whatever you want. You get 5 guarantees. What are your 5 guarantees that you have to sign there?
I don't know. Like I've never thought about it. I
I
would.
let me say some of mine and then you can say some of yours. So obviously, if I'm getting $10 million, I'm gonna say I want $10 million now, and then I want some incentives. So basically, I want to work in incentives. If I average this many points a game, if I do whatever, I'm going to work some incentives in my contract. Okay, for bonuses. I
Well,
want to.
I'm gonna interrupt you real quick. I think that should be a thing already. Like in order, like
It
if
is.
let's just say Quaintance, for example, they're giving him $2 or $3 million. He's played 66 minutes on the season. I think like if you agree to a $3 million deal, you should have to do this, and this, and meet those incentives in order to get the full $3 million.
Okay, you're Kentucky. I'm the number one player then. All right, you say that to me. I'm gonna say, all right. If you're gonna give me 10 million, I want 2 million guaranteed. Two
Okay,
million guaranteed before I ever dribble a basketball on your campus. I want $2 million, and you
guaranteed.
get the other 8 million if you finish the season, whatever. Okay, fine. Now, next, I was walking around Lexington this weekend, and I just had this thought. I'm like, I wonder if any of their players do this. I would want paid for by you. All right, a penthouse suite in one of the nice hotels by Rupp. Penthouse suite. It's mine. You're paying the rent. All right. It's a rent to own option. So you're going to pay the rent, but at the end of when I'm done, I want to be able to buy it from you so I can have it and make money off of it down the road. Try to make money another way other than basketball. That's one. That was one I thought about. Uh, I would try to work in Kentucky's a Nike elite school. I would try to work and say, I want a Nike shoe deal. I know I get Nike shoes through Kentucky, but when I leave here, I want to be a Nike shoe guy.
It's probably a good thing that I'm not a person of any power making decisions because just my nature, I would, and I know the era we're in now, you have to do that stuff. You just do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I would be telling kids to go kick rocks. Like, you're getting 2 million guaranteed to dribble a basketball. Shut up. Take your 2 million and be happy. You don't need a penthouse and a shoe deal and all that crap. Like I would be,
And you don't
I
blame
would be,
me for asking for it.
I would be terrible in that role.
So I would want something like that because you're talking about me. I would love to be a sports agent. I would love to argue for people because in my mind, if I sign a Nike deal, I can make money off my shoe. I can have a Nike Jackson Arnett shoe with the UK logo on it or whatever. All right. So those are two things I would for sure do. I like to golf. I would like to have paid for by you golf membership at one of the nicest golf clubs in Lexington.
But you're only going to be there a year,
So
and like I think that's a waste because you're going to be playing basketball all the whole time.
I'm the number one recruit in the country. I'm doing whatever I want.
This is the problem. You're perfectly describing the problem.
I also want to always have a table at Jeff Ruby's if I need it. I got Jeff Ruby's on my brain. I ate it last night. It's always so good.
Fun fact: I've been to Jeff Ruby's once, and yes, I got A1 on my steak.
That's what we need to vote on. Does good
Oh, I'm
steak
gonna
need A1? No, it doesn't.
I'm gonna lose that, no doubt. But again, A1 just makes everything a tad better. I put it on mac and
My
cheese.
man wore dress pants and a button-up shirt into Jeff Ruby's, and then this is in Louisville. This is the one down by the Galt House, and he asked for A1 on his steak. His
First off,
steak.
I didn't wear a dress shirt.
You had on like a yeah, you did. I got a
No, I
picture of
didn't.
it somewhere.
You find it. I had on I'm pretty sure just a t-shirt.
I don't think so. You had on dress pants.
Yeah, I think I wore khakis. I like khakis. I prefer khakis over jeans.
Amen.
I get made fun. I hardly ever wear jeans to school. Like we can
Anyway,
wear jeans.
you signing me?
No, I mean in today's era, I would probably have to, but I wouldn't want to.
The sad reality is that they're going to go somewhere else and do it.
I know. And I found this out today. Dad said he heard him talking about this on KSR. And then I done a little research on it, and apparently it is true. The reason that Duke is still landing all these top recruits, do you know? Do you know why?
Yeah.
Their general manager is a female who was a former, like, very high up person at Nike, who has all the connections with all these agents. So essentially, Duke is not technically recruiting the kids; they're recruiting these agents. When they get these agents, all the kids are like, "Oh God, yeah, he's going to set me up in a year with the NBA, all sorts of deals. Yeah, I'll go play at Duke for a year." So like, it's genius. It's genius. So essentially, Shire at Duke is not really having to sell the Duke program. He's just saying, "Hey, come get yours." Whereas Pope at Kentucky is trying to say, he's trying to sell the kids on Kentucky. We're the greatest program of all time. We got the most wins, second most championships, most Final Fours, but the kids don't care about that. Okay, it's sad. I hate it. It's sad, and I hate it. But that's the reality that we live in. Kids are selfish. People in general are selfish. And we're behind at Kentucky. They are behind. Okay. You gotta hire a GM. I don't know who would fill that role.
There's no way a head coach can do
No,
all that.
no. And
It's
it's
enough to win games in the SEC anyway.
and the proof is in the pudding because Kentucky has 0 commits for next year. So
Which is
anyway,
insane because it's out there how much money they spent on this team.
yep,
But Mark Pope is coaching basketball. He can't be doing the other stuff.
right. I don't know, but actually, let's go ahead and since we're already pretty much on the topic, let's just go ahead and get it over with, and talk about Kentucky's most recent loss on the road at Auburn, a 1 point loss. Of course, the big conversation was the call at the end of the game, an offensive foul, push off on Colin Chandler. Was it a bad call? Yeah, it was a bad call, but Kentucky should have never been in that situation. I mean,
I went to bed. I was football clinicing all weekend, so I went to bed right after halftime. I could not hold my eyes open anymore. So I didn't see it in real time. but I saw a replay of it today. Yeah, it when you slow it down, it's a bad call. But in real time, I could see why they called it. I would think the dude flopped. Yeah, like, and if you go back and watch the replay, but in real time, dude's arm extends and he falls down. Like I can see why they made that call.
My only complaint is the fact that the entire game they let both teams beat the crap out of each other.
It's
It
also
was a physical game. Like
also
there was, and Auburn's coach Pearl, he said both teams probably should have had about 50 fouls each, and he's right. And then you call that at the end of the game. You be consistent. Like I can deal. That's my biggest pet peeve with officiating. You can be bad, just be consistent. Okay, if you're gonna suck, consistently suck. Don't don't let us beat the crap out of each other for the first 37 minutes of the game, and then the last 3 minutes you can't touch them. Like, just be consistent. That's my only complaint. But the bottom line is, if Kentucky could rebound, they still win the game. But
officiating didn't lose them the game. I didn't
correct.
see it, but Mark Pope sure thought so.
Yeah, he was not happy in his post game press conference. Did you see what he
I
said when he
coach say that it like openly say it was personal. Like he felt like it was personal from the officiating.
So in his, for those of you that haven't seen it, in his post-game press conference, they asked him, "What'd you think?" He said, "I'm not allowed to comment on the refs, but sometimes it feels personal. Whatever." But then he gets up when the press conference is over. Of course, you get fined if you talk about the officials. Okay, like it or not, that's just the rule. So he waited until he walked out of the room, and then you could hear him holler and say, "Hey, Mitch," talking about Mitch Barnhart. "Hey, Mitch, if those MFers try to fine us, I didn't say a word about them cheating us." And
And
you can hear it plain as day.
he said mother effer.
Huh?
Like he said mother effers. He didn't say the actual bad word.
Yeah,
He said in it verbatim mother effers,
yeah.
which I thought was hilarious.
So he can't get fined for that because technically his press conference was over. I think that was 1,000% intentional. I think he knew people would hear that. He knew the cameras were still rolling. Um, Regardless of how you feel,
If he's that calculated of a person, he should be winning more games.
Kentucky is now, if the SEC tournament started today, would be the number 9 seed playing on Wednesday.
We're the number two. The last
Three,
podcast we recorded, maybe.
no, the last one they were the 5 seed.
Okay.
3 games ago they were the 2 seed.
So in two podcasts, they went from 2 to 9.
Yeah, if the SEC tournament started today, they would be playing on Wednesday at 11:30 a.m. against South Carolina.
Yikes. Who they
So they,
play Tuesday, I think.
yeah, Kentucky will be back in action on Tuesday on the road at South Carolina. I feel like we do this every episode. You got 4 games left. You have to. No, I'm gonna live in reality for a second. I think you got to go 2-2. You're probably not beating Florida. You have to beat South Carolina. I mean, you just have to. South Carolina's bad. I mean, they're the 16th ranked team in the SEC. You've got to beat South Carolina. Then you got to find a way to beat Vandy at home or Texas A&M on the road. So I don't know. At this point, just don't be playing on Wednesday of the SEC tournament. At least get the first round back. I mean, I don't know. Well, anything else you'd like to say before we move on?
Nothing else you can say.
Yeah. Let's move on. As we said earlier, it's district tournament week here in the 4th region. And we are going to go through and give our picks. I'm not going to pick the 15th district girls because I coach. Obviously, I hope Monroe County wins it.
You don't
Um,
the 15th district.
you're right. I'm in the 16th district. I had the 15th district on my mind because we was talking about it earlier and how you were going to eat all the food in the hospitality room and the fact that we were
The 15th district.
Yeah, you're in the 15th district. I'm not in the 15th anymore. I played in the 15th district, and well,
That's
Monroe's been in the 16th district for a few years now, so that's my mistake. But let's start with the 13th district. These games will be played at Logan County. We'll start with the girls in each district. We're going to give our predictions. Um, you got Franklin Simpson, who comes in with a record of 19-7, versus Todd County Central, who enters with a record of 4-21.
I'm gonna take the 1 seed.
I'm going to take Franklin Simpson as well. In the 2-3 matchup, you've got Logan County, who's 16-14 on the year, versus Russellville, who comes in with a record of 8-10. Only played 18 games this year.
It's odd.
That is very odd.
Maybe their legs are fresh. Do they get the upset? Probably not.
I'm going to take Logan County as well.
You
On the
you played them, didn't you?
We did play Logan County. They're pretty good. I mean, they've won 16 games. On the boys' side, you've got Logan County, who's 18-10, versus Todd County, who is 7-23.
Believe I'm gonna take Logan County.
I'm going to take Logan County as well. And in the 2-3 matchup, you've got Russellville, who is 18-9 on the year, versus Franklin Simpson, who is 8-14.
Hmm. Who you taking?
I'm going to take Russellville. Coach Tinsley over there, he does a really good job. I'm going to take Russellville.
I am too. I saw him play at Glasgow a while back, and Glasgow won, but I like the way Russellville plays.
Very athletic. And then our championship games, we both had the same. In the girls' side, Franklin Simpson versus Logan County. Who you taking there?
I'm gonna go with Logan County.
Taking the upset there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Franklin Simpson. And then the boys, we both had Logan County versus Russellville. I'm gonna take Russellville. I'm gonna take the 2 seed to win it.
I think I am too. They're playing good right now.
So we are in agreement. That's probably not good for those teams we picked.
This is going to be Logan County's coach.
um, let's move on to the 14th district. On the girls' side, or excuse me, this district will be played at Warren Central. On the girls' side, you've got Bowling Green coming in with a record of 15-13, and they will be playing Warren Central, who is 5-24 on the year.
Bowling Green's going back to the region tournament.
Bowling Green going back to the region tournament. I agree. And then in the 2-3 matchup, you've got Greenwood. The Lady Gators are 14-15 on the year versus South Warren, who is 9-16.
Kind of even records in
Yeah,
that district. Give me Greenwood.
Greenwood's a very young team. We played them earlier in the year. They're solid. They're just very young. I'll take Greenwood as well. And then the district championship for the 14th on the girls' side, we've got Bowling Green versus Greenwood.
Give me Bowling Green.
I will take Bowling Green as well. And then on the boys' side, Bowling Green and Warren Central will play each other in the first round, which means for the first time in, I want to say, almost 20 years or longer, that means we will finally have a different fourth region championship game this year on the boys' side. Bowling Green and Warren Central have played in the fourth region finals for as long as I can remember, but
Last year they didn't.
they didn't.
Clinton County played in the championship last year, I'm pretty sure.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I don't think so. You may be right, but I don't think so. Look that up real quick.
Who beat Warren Central last year? Did Barron County beat Warren Central last year?
I don't think so.
I feel like they upset them or almost did or something.
I'm pretty certain it was Bowling Green Central. I could be wrong, but
I also could be wrong. I just want to say Clinton County was in the championship game for some reason.
I don't think so. But you can double check on that. I could be wrong. But regardless, it won't be Bowling Green versus Central this year in the finals because they play in the first round. Bowling Green comes in with a record of 19-11. Warren Central 21-3 on the year. They have one district loss, and it was to Bowling Green.
Bowling Green beat Clinton County by 7 in the region championship last year. Barron County beat Warren Central in the first round.
Wow, I did not realize that,
Yeah.
but I'll take your word for it.
I,
Huh? Okay, I was wrong. So it'll be 2 years in a row that it won't be Bowling Green versus Warren Central, but um,
but this could be the year someone else wins it.
it very well could be. So who you taking in that 14th district opening round game? Bowling Green or Warren Central? They split in the regular season.
Taking Warren Central. How
I'm
can
going to take I'm going to take Warren Central as well. And then the 2-3 matchup. Both of these teams are ranked in the top 5 in the fourth region. You've got Greenwood, who's 23-7 on the year, versus South Warren, who is 16-9.
I've seen both play. I got to go with my friend Will McCoy, Glasgow grad.
I'm going to go with Greenwood as well. And then the championship, Warren Central versus Greenwood. I'm going to take Central.
Give me Greenwood.
I
Will
take.
McCoy gets one this year.
All right. Move on to the 15th district, which the Glasgow Scotties will be hosting. On the girls' side, you've got Barron County, who is 27-2, ranked number 1 in the fourth region. They will be playing they'll be playing Glasgow, who is 8-21 on the year.
I'm not picking this one.
Okay. I will pick it. I'll take Barron County. And then in the other semifinal game, you've got Allen County, who is 20-7 on the season, versus Warren East, who's 11-15. You're gonna pick that one?
No, I'm just going to stay neutral on the 15th district. I can't be
Okay.
having people come in the hospitality room saying you picked against us.
And then in the championship, I will take Barron County over Allen County. On the boys' side, you've got
Before you
Glasgow
go
as
any further, Allen County has a absolute dog on their team.
yeah.
She's broke all the scoring records. Like I got to see her in the 2A tournament, and I think she broke the scoring record for the 2A tournament.
Yeah, I had 54 points in a game.
Absolute dog.
Yeah. um, And then on the boys' side, you've got the number 1 seed is Glasgow with a record of 16-12 versus Warren East, who comes in with a record of 1-25. I will take Glasgow. Are you picking this one?
No,
And then on the other side, you've got
pick. You know who I would pick.
Barron County, who is 17-12 on the year versus Allen County, who's 11-16. But in the last matchup, Allen County beat Barron County by a lot.
Allen's beaten every team in the district.
Or wait, am I thinking of when they played Glasgow? Did they beat Glasgow by a lot?
No,
They
well,
didn't.
it was decent. They scored a lot. Yeah, I mean, it was 90-75 or something. That is quite a bit, but
Um, I will take Barron County. I think Coach Cunningham will avenge that loss and get back to the district championship and back to the fourth region tournament. And then in the 15th district boys championship, Glasgow versus Barron County. It's always a dandy. I'm going to take Glasgow. I think Glasgow goes in as district champs into the fourth region as a number 1 seed. and then and then in the 16th district, the final district, on the girls' side, you've got actually this district started today. Again, we're recording this on Sunday. The play-in games do what?
better get this one right.
The play-in game started. Russell County's girls defeated Clinton County's girls, so they officially entered the tournament. So that puts the number 1 seed, Cumberland County Lady Panthers, with a record of 22-6. They'll be playing Russell County, who has a record of 15-12, and this district, I'm sorry, will be played at Clinton County. So who you taking in Cumberland County versus Russell?
Cumberland's been the best team all year. I'm going to take them.
And I'm not going to pick this. And then in the second game for the girls, you've got Monroe County, who comes in at 19-8 versus Metcalfe County, who is 16-11.
Well, I've seen them play a couple times, and they've been some good games every time. Think Monroe's got them twice. Metcalf got the better of Monroe last time. I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Okay, and then that sets up the district championship. For your predictions, Cumberland County versus Monroe County.
I host the show with a Monroe County coach, so I'm going to go with the Lady Falcons. They get it done.
I hope you're right.
Scores
Um,
between y'all?
do what?
What have the scores been between y'all?
Early in the year, they beat us, I want to say, by like 9-13, somewhere in that range. And then over at their place just a couple weeks ago, they beat us by 4.
Inching a little closer, and they better
Yeah.
watch it.
And then on the boys' side, Metcalfe County
Lots
upset.
of controversy around this one.
Yeah, Metcalfe County upsets Russell County in the play-in game. So
Who
now
was
you've
at
got
one point not in the playoff playing game, correct?
yeah, a lot of stuff we won't get into about how the seating worked out in that district, but you've got Clinton County, who is 23-4. Will now be playing Metcalfe County, who is 9-18 in the 1 versus 4 game. Who are you taking?
I think Clinton could potentially be the best team in the region, so I'm going to go with them.
Okay, and then in the 2-3 matchup, you've got Cumberland County, who is 10-17 on the season, versus Monroe County, who is 16-11 on the season. Cumberland County swept Monroe in the regular season.
Cumberland County is coming into the tournament pissed off. I've got to go with them. Like, I mean, goodness gracious.
Yeah,
But
and then
did they swept? I'm trying to remember how all that went. They swept Monroe. Monroe swept Russell. Russell swept Cumberland.
yeah,
Yeah. So the team that Cumberland was the most scared of is no longer in it.
yeah,
Well, I mean, it's hard to beat a good team 3 times. I've seen Monroe play. They beat Glasgow. I mean, they're a pretty good team. Uh, they got some heck. They got some good players. I haven't got to see Cumberland play, but I know Cumberland's coming into the game pissed off. They
and
feel
then
disrespected. I got to go with the Panthers.
which sets up for your prediction. Again, I'm not picking this one. That sets up Clinton County versus Cumberland County in your 16th district championship on the boys' side.
Clinton by 18 plus.
Really? Well,
I'm a fan
there you
of how Clinton County does business.
there you have it. That is our fourth region district predictions for the 13th, 14th, 15th, and 16th districts. Um, it's a fun week when done right, and what I mean when done right is if your teams win. I have never been to the region tournament as a coach. This is my 3rd year, and we've never made it. So, again, when this episode comes out, we'll already know if we won or lost to Metcalfe County. But
My
hopefully,
season as a high school basketball coach, we did make it to the region tournament.
I forget you randomly coached 1 year of basketball.
I coached a Division 1 basketball player.
You have?
I have. So, hey, some people just know ball.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. But anyway, um, get out this week and watch some high school basketball.
I'm
It's
seeing
a
us-
fun time. Yeah, Glasgow's hosting, Clinton County's hosting, Logan County's hosting, and who's the 14th? Warren Central's hosting. So lots of good high school basketball going on throughout the week. Um,
How's yours going to be? Like ours is every night. We got games every night. How do y'all do yours?
the two girls game, of course, Sunday. You had the boys and girls both had their play-in games on Sunday. Monday is the two girls semifinals. Tuesday is the two boys semifinals. Nothing on Wednesday. Thursday is the girls championship. Friday is the boys championship. They always
Games tomorrow night. Both girls games tomorrow night, and then one game the rest of the week. So a boys game, like Glasgow plays Tuesday. Then the girls. Uh, I want to say the girls championship is Wednesday, and then boys. I've got it wrong. I think there's 2 games
no
tomorrow, and
yours is
the rest of the week.
I talked to Austin today. He said 2 girls games Monday, 1 boys game Tuesday, 1 boys game Wednesday, girls championship Thursday, boys championship
There
Friday.
you go. There you go.
And it's actually smart for Glasgow's boys because they, assuming they win round 1 and get to the championship, that gives them an extra day of rest.
We have to do it. Our gym's small, so it's Friday night will be packed.
If
Especially
it's Barry and Glasgow, yeah, it'll be insane.
it's not hard to pack our gym, but it'll be packed.
Yeah. But again, get out, watch some high school basketball this week. It's always a fun time. Let's get into our final segment. You got your matchups ready because we got 2 heavyweight matchups tonight for our modern country music bracket semifinals. You got the 1 seed Morgan Wallen versus the number 5 seed Eric Church. And then on the other side, you've got the 2 seed Jason Aldean versus the number 3 seed Kenny Chesney. Which one do you want to do first?
Let's do Eric Church and Morgan Wallow.
Okay, let's get it.
All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You've got Springsteen versus Sand in My Boots. Some pretty good matchups tonight, I can't lie.
I'm going to catch a lot of heat for this one, but Springsteen.
I don't think you'll catch heat for that. Springsteen is maybe his best song.
I
Most
think it is.
popular song.
Definitely his most popular.
That was the
You,
song of the summer back in the day.
1-0. The Chief.
I do love Sand in My Boots, though.
It's so good.
All right. I love how Chat GPT names these matchup also.
Oh, it's hilarious.
That last matchup was Small Town Identity Anthem. This one is Emotional Slow Burn. Record Year versus Chasing You.
What a matchup. My goodness.
One is Heartbreak Therapy via vinyl. The other is Haunting Young Love Nostalgia. Neither misses.
Sheesh, that's brutal. I got to go chasing you. Man,
Oh, it's a good one.
1-1. Golly.
All right. Arena Ready Swagger.
Oh,
Drinking
let me guess. Yep, that's what I was going to guess.
and whiskey glasses.
Whiskey glasses.
I agree. I don't even like drinking my hand that much.
It's just okay.
Blue Collar Gut Punch matchup here. And this is easy for me. I don't know. Talladega versus More Than My Hometown.
Talladega.
Okay,
That one is easy.
was easy for me. 2-2.
2-2.
The Reflective Masterpiece. I don't know if you like either of these songs. Like a Wrecking Ball, Cover Me Up.
Like a wrecking ball. I said it on the last episode. I'm not picking Cover Me Up. And it's not even a Morgan Wallen song.
His version is better though. I think.
His version is better than Jason Isbell's version, I agree, but still it's just not good.
Jason Isbell is good though. All right. Number 6.
3-2.
Deep cut fan favorite. This is a good one, I think. Low key. Creeping, Silverado for sale.
Silverado for sale. That's not a good one.
I would pick it, but I like Creeping. I love
Not a good matchup. That's a blowout.
I always say that Silverado for sale is sentimental to me because I sold a boat to buy my wife's engagement ring.
I didn't know that.
Some would argue that was a poor choice. But
What boat did you sell?
Dad gave me his boat, and then I sold it so I could buy the ring.
I did not know that.
I owned a boat for like, not long.
3-3.
Anyway, number 7, the experimental swing. I think this is an absolute boat race. Desperate, I don't know, you like Desperate Man.
I do.
You proof.
You proof.
Right.
Not even close. You proof might be my favorite Morgan song. Top 3, no doubt.
All right, I think Morgan clears the next 2 matchups, but we'll see.
4-3.
Give Me Back My Hometown, Thought You Should Know.
Thought You Should Know.
And then Smoke a Little Smoke or Last Night.
Last Night.
So that was
6-3.
thought he would pull away there.
Yeah, he's just so good, dude.
All right. So Morgan advances. I'm ready for this. I was looking at these matchups and I I don't know. You may think they're easy. These may be easy, but I think this is low key going to be really hard to pick. Kenny Chesney
Well,
versus Jason Aldean. When you look at the matchups together,
I just hope that you actually use Aldean's best songs, unlike the last time.
I think I did.
Okay.
I originally did this, and then it said, "Do you want to use two other songs?" And I said, "Yes, I do." And I don't really know which ones they took out to put in, but I think there's some pretty good dang matchups on here.
When
There's
we
a couple that I'm like, no, there's no shot, but there's
when
some
we can
matchups on here.
when we concluded the last episode, I said I think Kenny Chesney's going to win because he has so many.
I think this first matchup is tough. I don't think you'll think it's tough.
All right, let's go. The
Don't Blink versus Night Train.
Don't Blink is my favorite song of all time.
Night Train is awesome though, and
It
you love.
is.
That's a tough
I
draw.
do.
It's a
It
tough draw.
is. That's brutal, but Don't Blink is like it's my favorite song ever.
That
The
was the
lyrics are
versus Youth Anthem
that
matchup.
was the what? Say that again.
The Time versus Youth Anthem matchup.
1-0, Kenny.
Number 2, the Summer War. Summertime by Kenny Chesney or My Kind of Party.
My kind of party.
Okay, maybe these are going to be easy matchups for you.
My kind of. I mean, that is a good matchup, but
That's what I'm saying. These are like closer than you think.
1-1.
Emotional storytelling masterclass. There Goes My Life.
Mm.
The Truth.
Oh,
I know you love both of those songs. That's a
I
good one.
mean,
Do you
I
want to?
don't.
Do I need to play them? Do I need to play a snippet?
No, I don't have children, so I've got to go with the truth. But golly, what's a heavy hitter there? Yeah, the truth.
Yep. All right.
Total. What would you have picked there?
That's tough. That's tough. I mean,
Total.
probably There Goes My Life. There Goes My
Total.
Life. To cry.
It's so good. If I had a kid, it probably would be too.
Well, you picked Don't Blink earlier.
That's my favorite song of all time.
Crazy song to pick. It's your favorite, but it is good. Okay. Number 4, the nostalgia button. I think this is the easiest one on the whole thing. I Go Back, Flyover States.
Yeah, I go back. Not
What's
even a
2?
2-2.
Here we go. A late night slow burn matchup.
Oh, let me guess. Burning It Down versus Come Over.
You and Tequila.
Oh, whew.
Burn.
Versus Burning.
I
Gosh.
thought that one would be easy for you.
I mean, I've got to go Burning It Down. That's in my top 5 Aldean songs, which is y'all might think is crazy. Freaking, I
Crazy.
love.
I mean, I like the song. Don't get me wrong, but man,
I'll. You and Tequila though is. Whew.
I think Burning It Down is better for what it's.
Oh, yeah. 3-2, Jason.
The crowd igniter matchup. When the sun goes down, she's country. I think
God.
they're good matchups, dude. They did. ChatGPT did a good job on this
I
one.
mean, she's country. There is nothing better. Nothing better when you're at I don't know how many of you all have seen Aldean live, but when he goes into She's Country, those electric guitars are going crazy. Yeah, She's Country. So good.
Wow, I thought you would pick When the Sun Goes Down. Honest to goodness, I
No.
did.
4-2.
Just some good matchups, dude. The deep emotional cut matchup. Like Kenny, you think Aldean's going to pull away, but then you got Amarillo Sky versus Anything But Mine.
Anything but mine.
What a brutal matchup for Amarillo Sky.
Yeah. Anything but mine is
Songs.
golly. 4-3.
This one's just kind of funny. The signature party song matchup: Big Green Tractor versus Beer in Mexico. That
Ooh,
was easy for me.
beer in Mexico.
Yeah, that's easy for me. So it's going to come down to the last matchup.
4-4.
I don't like the last matchup, but
You've not used Dirt Road Anthem. You've not used. Just go ahead. 4-4.
it's for Kenny Chesney.
Kenny Chesney, you've not used. Just go ahead.
I don't like this matchup though, so I'm trying to get a good Kenny Chesney song from you.
Just
I'm gonna
go ahead.
ask ChatGPT for one more great Kenny Chesney song.
Well, just tell me, what is it?
Hold on. Let me see
You're
what
com-
it is.
you're completely bastardizing this.
A little. Oh yeah, I'm definitely using one of these because that would have not been close. We are going Dirt Road Anthem by Jason Aldean. Okay. Versus I don't know which one of these to pick.
The dude wants Aldine to
Two
lose. Is
songs. I think if these two songs were in on Kenny Chesney's side, he's already won. So you got Dirt Road Anthem versus Don't Happen Twice.
I mean,
Or The Good Stuff.
what's the matchup? Just tell me.
Don't Happen Twice.
I mean, that's a great song, but I mean, Dirt Road Anthem is that's a bop. Dirt Road Anthem,
What if it was The Good Stuff?
even more so. Dirt Road Anthem.
Wow.
What was the original matchup?
American Kids.
Okay, yeah, you
I
definitely should have.
I had to make it more suspenseful than that.
Yeah, Don't Happen Twice was the much better pick, and that's a great song. But Dirt Road Anthem that's probably Aldean's most popular.
Are you going to be able to pick this championship matchup next week or next time we record?
It's gonna be tough.
I can't wait. I may make those matchups myself.
We in our modern country bracket, the 1 and 2 seeds, Morgan Wallen versus Jason Aldean. I mean, Aldean's my favorite of all time. Morgan Wallen's a very close second. So I don't know. Yeah, see if you can make the matchups on your own. You think you could make better matchups in Chat GPT?
Mm, maybe.
Just right off the top of your head, what would your first matchup be between those two?
Not giving you any hints.
Okay.
I do have one more thing that I thought up.
Okay.
Uh well, I want to do Two Truths and a Lie, Kentucky Basketball Edition. 2025, 2026 edition.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right. So, set number one. There's two truths and a lie. Otega Owe is averaging over 17 points per game this season. Denzel Aberdeen is the second leading scorer for Kentucky, averaging more than 12 points per game. Colin Chandler is averaging more rebounds per game than Otega Owe.
I'm gonna say, am I guessing the lie? I assume.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say the second one's a lie. I don't think Aberdeen's averaging 12.
Wrong. The lie was Colin Chandler's averaging more rebounds per game than Otega Owe.
How many do they both average?
I don't know.
So how do I know you're not lying about that?
Well, because the first two have the source below them, as in like ESPN.com and Real GM Basketball is where ChatGPT pulled those stats from, and the third one doesn't. Also, I
So
told ChatGPT to give me the answers, and that's what it said.
so how many points per game is Aberdeen averaging? Do you know that?
More than 12 points per game.
Let me see. Yeah, 12.7.
All right, set two. Kentucky's points per game average is above 80 this season. Kentucky's assists per game average is in the top 25 nationally, or they currently have a winning record in SEC play.
Okay, well, the last one is true. Read those first two again?
Kentucky's points per game average is above 80. Kentucky's assists per game average is in the top 25.
Hmm. The last one's true. I'm going to say they don't average above 80.
Wrong. Kentucky's assists per game average is in the top 25 nationally. Is wrong. They are not.
Okay. I suck at this.
This is kind of hard. This is
Yeah.
harder than I thought in my head when I made this up. Okay. Otega Owe averages more rebounds per game than Marino. Muhammad Diabate averages more than 5 rebounds a game. Or Malachi Marino leads the team in rebounds per game.
I'm pretty sure the first one's
The first one or the last one is a lie.
read them again. The first one I'm pretty sure is out.
Owe averages more rebounds per game than Marino.
Sure, no, there's no, surely to God not. Okay, and read the second one.
Muhammad Diabate averages more than 5 rebounds per game.
I'm gonna say that one. No, and read the last one.
Malachi Marino leads the team in rebounds per game.
I feel like he does. So, was the first one that Owe has more rebounds than Marino?
More rebounds per game.
It's got to be that one.
Correct. That is
Yeah.
the lie.
Yeah.
All right, ready?
Yeah. How many are we doing?
5.
Okay.
Are you already done with it?
No, I was just curious.
All right.
I like this.
Kentucky averages at least 16 assists per game this season. Their
No.
team shooting percentage is above 50% from the floor. Otega Owe plays over 30 minutes a game.
The last one is true. 50% from the floor. They miss like 23 layups a game. So that. What was the first one again?
Kentucky averages at least 16 assists per game.
That seems high too, though. And you said they wasn't in the top 25.
True. I did
And
say those things.
the second one was. Read it again.
Jeez. I don't remember which one I said first, second, or third. I think it was their team shooting percentage is above
Yeah.
50%.
I mean, that's got to be a lie. They don't shoot above 50% from the floor. That's a lie.
Correct. That is a lie. That is the lie. All right, last one. You got 2 right and 2 wrong. Can you go above 50% like the Cats can? All right. Colin Chandler is shooting above 40% from 3. Denzel Aberdeen is shooting better on free throws than Otega Owe.
Yeah, that's not a lie.
Malachi Marino leads the team in steals per game.
Okay, well, B is option two's out. That's a 1,000,000% fact. I could shoot better from the free throw line than Owe. You said Chandler shooting above 40%
Mm-hmm.
from three?
Mm-hmm.
No shot. 40% would be insane. And you said Marino leads the team in steals?
Mm-hmm.
What in the world? Ain't no way Colin Chandler's shooting above 40% from three.
That's your pick?
I mean, Marino leading the team in steals, though? 40% from three. Yeah, I've got to. He's not shooting 40% from three. That's the lie.
False. That is a truth.
No, it's not. There's no way.
We're looking it up right now.
He shoots 43.5% his overall field goal percentage. Are you sure
For
that's not what it's saying?
the season, Colin Chandler is shooting 40.9% from 3-point range.
Wow.
Wow, that's actually not what it says. It says, this is crazy. I've never heard this before. For the 25-26 season, Colin Chandler is shooting between 40.9% to 42.7% from 3-point range, depending on the source you check. Roughly around 41% from deep this season.
That's,
Math is math, is it not?
I would say it says that because some sites are taking into account the game against Auburn and some haven't updated it yet, if I was guessing.
That's fair. That makes sense.
And if we're being honest, after the Auburn game, it's probably going to be below 40 because he couldn't throw one in the ocean. But
But
still, 40% from deep is crazy.
it's about what I shot.
Yeah.
A little lower, but
I like that game. We need to do that more often. I like that. Good idea.
well, there you go.
Um, but that's all we've got for this episode. Again, let us know your fourth region uh, district predictions as the boys and girls district tournaments begin this week. Let us know who you think will win each district. Be sure and follow us on TikTok at Two Pencils Podcast. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Two Pencils Podcast. Follow us on Facebook, Two Pencils Podcast. I think that's all the social media we got. Um, let us know what you think. Um, anything else you want to say before we go?
Give me some ideas of what you want me to start putting up behind my face.
Yeah, let Jackson know what needs to be on his background.
And
That's
let me
very
know if you think you need to put A1 on a quality steak.
yeah. That's a good question. We're gonna put that on TikTok and on Facebook. Does a good steak need A1 sauce? Let
No.
us know your thoughts. I'm genuinely curious. It's not going to change my opinion. I'm still going to put A1 sauce on the steak. So if you ever cook me a steak, if you're out there listening to this and you ever cook me a steak and I put A1 on it, don't get offended. I just think it makes it a tad bit better. You may cook the greatest steak of all time, but I'm still going to put A1 on it if it's available. Sue me.
You should be sued.
But anyway, that's all we've got. We will be back with a new episode on Thursday. Hopefully it's a happy episode. Hopefully we're recapping a Kentucky basketball win. Hopefully we're recapping 16th district tournament win for the Monroe County Lady Falcons. Hopefully Glasgow wins their opening round games. Might have Austin on if they win and get to the district championship. But anyway, that's all we've got. We will see you all on Thursday. Everybody have a great week.